Good morning, Facebook family, friends, and YouTube subscribers. Today it is Tuesday, May 24th, 2016. Over a few days ago, here in Georgia, a 16-year-old kid who had planned to play college football and become a chef was shot and killed Friday morning. His name was Cederrius Hastings. Cederrius Hastings, only 16 years of age, is the father to an 8-month-old baby, and he died. And Cederrius Hastings died in a drive-by style shooting where three other teenagers were also shot and wounded around 12:30 a.m. Friday night. So really Saturday morning. Hastings told Channel 2. With this pain that makes ordinary tasks Hastings' family told Channel 2 the 16-year-old kid honor roll student was at a graduation party when he was shot and killed Friday night. As the party was ending, the people were leaving. Another group did a drive-by shooting. It was a girls' graduation party. Kenya Jones, Hastings' cousin, said he was trying to run and got shot, and that's all that I know. One female and one male was shot and they were in the hospital. Well, they arrested the people. Yesterday, 2 people have been arrested following the shooting of a 16-year-old high school student at a graduation party in Bucks County. Investigators say the shooting happened around 12:30 a.m. on May 21st. While teenagers were leaving the party and walking to their cars out on the streets, bullets flew from a plastic car, hitting 4 people, killing 1. It just happened so quick. The victim, of course, is Cederrius Hastings, a sophomore at Griffin High School and the father of an 8-month-old baby. 2 men were shot and also killed. So on Monday, the police announced they had arrested Jamarius O'Neal and Christopher Walken, both 19 years of age, and charged with murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Both suspects are being held at the Bucks County Jail, and police say additional arrests are expected. So they're expecting to arrest more people involved in the shooting of 16-year-old Cederrius Hastings. A 16-year-old kid with an 8-month-old baby, which means that he was probably around 15-something years of age when he had that child, where he, pretty much. The whole story is sad. The death of the 16-year-old kid shot and killed by 2 19-year-old kids over nothing. You have a child now who doesn't have a father. The baby's only 8 months year of age. His father was a sophomore in high school. There's a lot of confusion here, and that ends in the death of a 16-year-old kid. And the fight started on social media, is what they're saying. And on social media, they had planned to meet at this party to have some type of fist fight over a picture that was posted on social media. When they got to the party, of course, it escalated from fighting with fists to fighting with a gun, which ended in this young man's death. At one point, I read where the kids were leaving the party and they saw the fight taking place, so they gathered around to watch the fight, which was a big mistake. And as they were watching the fight, someone pulled a gun and started shooting. So you have 4 lives here who have been hurt. We must have. Cederrius is dead. Well, one is dead. 2 young men going to jail at 19. Don't tell how many kids they have. And Cederrius, 8-month-old baby. Now we will not have a father. I find this story to be very tragic and sad. And it just makes me wonder what is going on in the heads of these teenagers who go out and have these children. I didn't see the age of the mother of the child, but I can imagine she's probably about 15 or 16 years of age also. And I just wonder, at 15 or 16 years of age, have we properly educated these young children about birth control methods such as condoms or birth control pills or I don't know. It just seemed very odd to me. I just found the story to be very sad. And it struck me as a problem I thought had changed in our communities. Because you hear people say teenagers are not having babies anymore, but all I see in Atlanta are teenagers having children up and down the streets in certain parts of town. But you have these pro-black folks that come on and shoot everything down and say that's not true. I don't know. That's all I see. It's still a huge amount of young teenagers pushing baby carts full of babies. And no fathers nowhere to be found because the fathers are like this young man here, the 16-year-old kid, dead, or like the two 19-year-olds in jail. So that seems to be the only options for getting out of the hood for some black folk, black young men. Dead, you're either going to be killed, or you're going to go to jail, or you're going to have sense enough to get out of there and go get you a job and a career and a degree. A lot of people don't seem to be going for option number three, I would say door number 3, exiting out that damn hood. But these kids are young, and they don't know any better. That boy is 15 years of age. He lost his life. A sophomore in high school. Killed not by the Ku Klux Klan, not by some crazy deranged police officer, but by 2 young black men with a gun fighting over a picture that was posted on Facebook. This was his life. And he was an innocent bystander. He wasn't even involved in the actual fight. So when he saw these groups of black folks gather around and watch a fight, I think I would have went the other direction had I been him. I don't think I would have been hanging around to watch this fight. Not me. I know better than that. When I go out and I see fights taking place and I go the other direction, I don't want to, too many people carry guns and they will use these guns to harm you and anyone else standing around there. Bullets don't have names on it. That little 16-year-old kid, he probably was just young and just didn't know any better, but he should have immediately left that area when he saw that fight going on. He should have left. Thought about his child at home. He went home because he was too immature. Too young. Too young, too immature to even have this child. And these 2 19-year-old kids, again, too young, too immature to not know that you don't pull a gun out and start shooting people, shooting a gun, aimlessly firing bullets. So they got 2 in jail. They're going to pick up some more, put them in jail. And in Butts County, they're going to put them in that jail. They're going to prison. They're going to serve some time. Georgia has some really strict laws when it comes to aggravated assault, felony charges. When you harm someone, you will do a great deal of time in the state. The vast majority of people in these prison systems are serving time for violent charges. And on a violent charge, you will do you're going to do quite a bit of that. If they give you 10 years, you better believe you're going to do 7 to 8 of that 10 years. And maybe 9 to 10. You might do the whole sentence depending on the circumstances of the situation. But I just wanted to do a quick video to tell you about this incident. I just thought it was kind of shocking about this 16-year-old kid with this 8-month-old baby. It kind of blew me away when I saw that. And now this child is going to be growing up without a father. And like I said, I can imagine these 2 19-year-olds probably have kids too. And now they're on their way to prison and their children too. So it's a continuous cycle that will never end. I don't know how we can break this cycle of violence and poverty in our neighborhoods. Love to hear your thoughts. Maybe some of y'all got the answers to the questions. If you do, just let me know. I'm down for anything to end this poverty and violence because it's ridiculous. If you like my videos, please click like, share them with family members and friends. I'm out of here and enjoy your Tuesday.